is a song about sex. See the way you're looking at me, probably thinking that I can't take the heat. Don't know if it's natural or not, but it don't matter, baby, 'cause you still turn me on. Yeah, baby, make love to me. Don't you know what we're made for? The next time I see you, it better be to make love to me, to make love to me, mama. I feel the way you're touching me, darling, 'cause when you're holding me, that's all I need. So let me know how far you wanna go, 'cause either way I want you to know that you turn me on. Oh baby, make love to me. Don't you know what we're made for? Next time I see you, it better be to make love to me, to make love to me, mama, yeah. To make love, to make love, to make love to me. Make love, to make love, to make love to me. Make love to me. Don't you know what we're made for? Next time I see you, it better be to make love to me. Make love to me. Make love to me. Next time I see you, it better be to make love to me. This is a song off my EP that I just put out. It's called One Last Cigarette. Sex in the morning, coffee by mid-afternoon. Never gets boring watching the sunrise with you. But by night, you're holding me tight, holding me right. We'll just flip the lights for one last cigarette, baby. One last cigarette with you. One last cigarette, baby. One last cigarette with you. Driving all night, 'cause I miss your face in the day. 'Cause when we go to bed, all of my fears will go away. But by night, you're holding me tight, holding me right. Tonight, we won't put up a fight. We'll just flip the light for one last cigarette with you. One last cigarette, baby. One last cigarette with you. Flip the light for one last cigarette, baby. One last cigarette with you. One last cigarette, baby. One last cigarette with you. Thank you all.
This is Sounds of Nashville Podcast. I'm Xavier McLean, your host, and I'm here with Evan deNicola. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I really loved your set just now,
Thank you.
especially Make Love to Me, for obvious reasons.
That's usually a crowd favorite.
So why don't you tell us where you hail from originally and how you ended up in Nashville?
Yeah, so I'm from a small town called Ashburn, Virginia. Not a small town anymore, unfortunately. But
it happens. As a Nashville native, I get it.
And yeah, I was told to move down here by some people that I knew that were already down here. Said that I would like it and would enjoy it. And so far they've been right. So it's been fun so far. Mm-hmm.
Love it. Mm-hmm. So why don't you tell me a little bit about the direction of your music? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to do with it right now?
Yeah, so I grew up playing a lot of blues, Eric Clapton, B.B. King.
Classic.
All those great, like, just guitar player music. My dad is also a piano player, so it kind of runs in the family. But, yeah, so I like to write a lot of, like, bluesy influenced kind of stuff. Guitar player music is what I enjoy. And right now, I've been going towards a lot of like the soul kind of stuff, like the '60s, Stevie Wonder.
It's a great era.
Yeah.
My favorite personally. Mm-hmm. What made you pick guitar over piano?
So I took piano lessons when I was young, and I was just doing a lot of the, you got like the finger exercises and trying to learn Mozart and Beethoven and all that. I just wasn't really vibing with it because I would wake up in the morning and my dad would be playing whatever Billy Joel or Elton John song. And I'm like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. And I was learning Beethoven. I was like, this is not cool. I was like 10 years old and I'm like, this is not it. And so in middle school, I took guitar class, and I was like, "This is it. This is it."
I love that,
Mm-hmm.
and you've been playing ever since.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice and pure. Wholesome lad, this one. So, tell me about your recent EP, A-Sides.
Yeah, so those songs were recorded with the help from a friend of mine, Kevin McKendry, who built a studio in his backyard, like in a shed. It's the coolest thing ever. It's beautiful. So me and a couple bandmates at the time, we just went into the studio and recorded like 10 songs in like 5 days. And then those were the best 5 out of that I thought, at least. And like, when you buy a record, there's an A-side and a B-side, and I thought the ones that I were putting out were the best, so I just called it A-sides.
I love it. Nice and simple. I noticed that I'm a big vinyl guy,
Yeah.
so I was like, ooh, A-sides.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. You've done a little bit of work for Songfinch.
Yeah.
You want to tell me a little bit about that experience for the folks at home? Why don't you explain what it is?
Yeah, so Songfinch is a company where people can pay artists that they have on their roster. It's like a couple $100 to write like a custom song. So they input all the information that they want, like who it's for, what the occasion is, and like just details on whatever situation. And then I get commissioned to write a song. Sometimes it's just one of those things you don't know what you're getting. It could be the most normal story you've ever heard in your life, or the most outlandish. Like I've had ones where like I'm trying to save a marriage because someone cheated on someone else, and it's like it's an I'm sorry song. I'm sorry for cheating. That's literally people write the craziest. People give the most, just like their deepest secrets in that stuff, as like it's not another person that's going to be reading it and talking about it in an interview.
That's hilarious. Wow. That's really funny.
Yeah.
My God. That must be really good practice for your material.
It is very good because you only get like a few days to write it, so you got to really just come up with it and just bang it out real quick. So usually at this point it takes me like maybe 2 hours a song. So
That's a good rate.
yeah.
I bet that helped with your upcoming album.
Yes.
You want to tell us a little bit more about that, when it's going to release?
Yeah, so I'm going to be, I don't know when it's coming out, but it's just going to be the EP plus the rest of the songs that I recorded when I first came here. So.
And what's the name for the folks at home so they can find it?
Right now, it's just going to be my name, just Evan deNicola, just self-titled, solo artist, struggling in Nashville. That's the full title.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I want to see that right under. Yeah, Evan deNicola. What a guy. You should check it out. It'll be on all platforms around the time this releases, I'm sure. I'm going to leave you with one more question, my friend, and it is as follows. What is your favorite lyric that you've written?
Any longer, she won't leave me, she won't die. That's.
Explain that one.
I was dating a girl at the time, and I just felt kind of stuck in the relationship, and I didn't feel like I was getting treated very well. She might disagree, but it was one of those situations where, you're up at night trying to figure out what you're going to do with the relationship, and it's like, I feel like I can't leave her, but it'd be really nice if she were to just die.
Fair enough. Hey. Whatever inspires you, man. That's awesome. I'm excited to hear the Murder EP next. Where's the Body by Evan deNicola. Well, thanks for coming and talking, buddy.
Thank you.
You're really great today, and I'm excited to have you come back and see what you do this year.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
This has been Sounds of Nashville Podcast. I'm Xavier, signing out.